The school shooting in Texas, as well as other recent shootings, such as the one at the Touts supermarket in Buffalo, have reignited the national debate over gun law reform. But gun laws vary state to state. Maine has one that could become a model for national legislation. Here's News Center Maine's Jack Molmud.
This could easily happen here. And to think that it couldn't happen here is crazy.
The debate over what direction gun laws should head is reignited, and in Maine, the laws are specific.
It's one of the loosest gun-regulated states in the country.
Margaret Grobin with Maine Law says Maine's gun laws don't go far when it comes to preventing mass shooting.
I wish that Maine had a red flag law, which would allow family members to go to court and petition that firearms be taken away from their loved one. We do not have that. We have a compromise.
She's talking about Maine's yellow flag law, which gives people the ability to petition the courts to temporarily take away deadly weapons from someone who's been deemed a threat to themselves or others by a medical professional. That's something that Senator Susan Collins is recommending be done nationally.
Medical professional, the police officer, and the judge. They all three are going to be involved.
Bates College professor Michael Rock says other things in Maine make gun laws loose.
So we do not have any permits, as I mentioned. It's illegal to have any sort of registration in terms of who purchases guns. There's no magazine, like large capacity magazine.
The magazine limit is just one of the things Senator Angus King is working to reform.
In Maine, for example, if you go hunting, you can have a magazine with five bullets, one in the chamber and 5 in the magazine. We don't need magazines with 20, 30, 40, 50 rounds.
Angus King says Collins' idea of a yellow flag law isn't enough. He says the U.S. should have a red flag law, which would bypass the need for a medical assessment to take away someone's firearm. Congresswoman Chellie Pingree says she also supports a red flag law and says the country must act on at least something after the Uvalde shooting.
No one knows where it's going to happen next. All we can predict is it probably will happen somewhere next. So it's important to take action as soon as we can.
Senate Democrats tried and failed today to open debate on a domestic terrorism bill focused on hate crimes and gun policy. Senator Collins voted with Republicans to block debate, while Senator King voted in favor of it. A bipartisan group of senators is trying to find a compromise on gun legislation that could include background checks for online and gun show purchases and a national red flag law, as Jack Molmud just reported on. Those senators have time to work it out. The Senate and House are now headed home for a 2-week break, starting with the Memorial Day weekend.